Yo, what's up? Jason Breakdown here with the Portuguese Brothers. I got another little secret movement tip of the day here for us pertaining to our simple little tricep extensions that almost everyone does in the whole entire world if they visit a gym. So I'm going to teach us a couple little tips that really help out in creating big tension and engagement as far as those triceps go. Number one, I like to go with the little hooks on the extension of that tricep. So when I'm working on myself to make sure that I have a secure elbow position with tension coming from the tricep and the flexors here on the front, when I come into extension, all right, the eccentric movement of that tricep extension, I like to keep my wrist flexing in with it to get to draw as much tension as I can through that elbow and the insertion of that tricep head. Number two is that when I push down, I want to make sure I'm not pulling into myself because that's going to limit the amount of extension I get on that tricep. I want to try and push down into the floor and allow myself, see I'm caught here with bent elbows, to rotate those elbows out, so therefore I can get that full extension of that elbow that people really lack, in the sense that tricep is such a small muscle. We need that full contraction to get maximal potential. So with those tricep extensions, we want to make sure that I'm going to draw this into my body. I get my shoulders in a strong position. I got my hooks in, and when I come into my extension, watch how my elbows rotate to make sure I get nice and straight through that elbow, and I bring the elbows back in nice and tight as the hooks come into play. Maximal range of motion. I'm coming up to not so my elbows lift, but until they stop in that angle here completely closes on myself, and I'm going to extend, rotate the arms, squeeze back in tight, got the hooks, rotate those arms. See how that little rotation is coming to internal rotation. That's the one time we want it in those arms, to make sure that I can, again, get a terminal extension of that elbow. Hooks in, squeeze the elbows tight, keep the elbows tight as they come down, and rotate those elbows as they come through. Working on those properties, those tricep extensions, will allow a huge amount of stretch tension coming through at the top end, and as I come in that contraction, being able to rotate that out is going to allow a way better lockout and a stronger end contraction for tension in those tricep extensions. So use that next time that you're working on any type of cable extensions, dumbbell work, barbell work, you name it, the rules all apply. So another tip from the Portuguese Brothers. See you guys.